You are like playing God right now.
Hell yeah, I am.
He's a god
Yeah.
complex.
Hell fucking
Everybody-
yes. Fuck you.
That's voice crack!
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Well.
Recording in 3, 2, 1.
Womp womp.
Oh, God damn it, Loy. You fucked me up on my timing there. Anyways, welcome back to another night of the Hotter Trash podcast channel here. No live streaming. Yay! And we have brought back our guest.
Taco Bell connoisseur.
Taco Bell connoisseur and FIFA. Would you say that you have recovered as a FIFA player?
I never left.
Oh god, no.
I guess it's like that's it'll go in today's topic.
oh,
That
is
was
it
like
though?
my alcoholism. Yeah.
And you were-
I think trading card games is like another form of alcohol.
It's-
You're just like, damn.
Indeed.
Okay, I guess it depends how you look at it. But yes, this was going to be the topic I was going to go into just because, fuck it. For no one else that knows about this too, I love playing TCGs. So does Loy, and Matt did a long time ago too. I think you still do playing Duel Mat or Master Duel
I go there for like packs.
just for packs. So at least
Yeah.
in all honesty, you're probably more in tune with what's going on in Yu-Gi-Oh than I was too. Until like yesterday, as I looked into some other dramas that are going on there too. But hot take alerts on this one too. Bandai is fucking dumb for not printing enough products for us whenever it came for both One Piece and Gundam trading card games. Their only reason that they didn't print it up was the fact that either, for this case, for One Piece, totally understandable that they didn't think a One Piece trading card game would succeed. But to say that Gundam trading card game would not succeed is crazy. At least for me.
Can you
That is
continue?
Yeah. So continuing from that, I think why I think it's crazy just because, in all honesty, yes, Gundam as part of mecha genre is very niche. But for you, Matt, would you say the fandom is small in your honest opinion, or is almost just as big as other anime fandom base?
That's a good question because I'm not like I like Gundam, right? But the anime sometimes it's like I don't know.
In this case,
It's
for
like
you too.
subjective, I guess, like what time period you were watching.
But I guess for the audience here too, what is like your at least level of knowledge of the Gundam here too, so that one people can make their own judgments regardless about your opinions here.
So we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh or we're talking about
Gundam for right now. We could do both,
Okay.
but for the purpose of this too, we'll do Gundams for right now as this is the current
my-
card game I'm playing. For
Okay,
me.
so my knowledge, I guess it's like that's what I'm saying. Going back, it's like branding, right? Like Gundam is everywhere. Like people see a fucking robot in Japan now, they're like, "That's not a Zoid, that's a Gundam." You know?
You bastard! Why'd you bring up Zoids?
But like, it's like the whole like anybody thinks like it's a robot, right? They're like, "Oh,
Right.
it's a Gundam." Like
Yeah,
I'm telling you, like that brand got me by the ball eye.
Matt, you're
But
not
it's
the only
like-
one. You're not the only
Yeah.
one.
And like how would I say cool, you know, like there's something for everyone, but I do feel like it is so
It's super niche in the fact that yes, you are right because the mecha is not like it's not a new genre either too. It's been like happening since the 80s and way before then too.
well.
It was
I think-
effectively
Go ahead.
yeah. It was like Gundam itself has been around like almost we can even date it back to when anime first started almost.
Very very interesting. I think it's easier to get in Gunpla than getting in Gundam. And
I did like already a video about the Gundam stuff too, albeit I only focus on the UC timeline, not any of the spin-off stories. In my honest opinion, if you want to get into Gundam, you could literally just watch any of the spin-off series. Those are actually just as good, albeit with air quotes for some
well, that's what I'm
series.
saying. Like I don't know. It's sometimes like I even like sometimes I'm watching it and I'm like kind of goofy. You know, they have some good like see some good concepts.
Yeah, like one of the goofier concept in this case was the Build Fighter series. That was
Yeah,
like
I mean, I quite enjoy that in a way. It was like that, I don't
like
know,
the
it was
Build
more
Fighters.
like lighthearted. Like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like it was sort of like
Yeah,
how we
but, like-
imagined like as like if we took the idea of like Gundam, but it was like what if we just applied the practice of Gun Plus? In this case, make it look like a Pokemon battle, which looks fucking epic.
Well, I was just watching Zeta Gundam.
Oh,
like,
how was
back-
that?
You know, I like. It took me a while to like watch it a little bit because I like 90s anime, but like that type of anime, I don't know. It was just so kind of like hard. Actually, you know what? It was the binging.
Oh,
Like
the
when I
binging.
binged that, like I just like got so tired. I'm like, oh my god, like I could just instantly. I didn't have to.
To
I
be-
think if I like savored it.
Yeah, I think that for anybody too, it is very hard to binge any Gundam UC series because there's a lot of things happening from
Yeah,
one sitting.
and then like I was watching Zeta Gundam. It's on YouTube,
Mhm.
and like just the beginning of how it started, and then all this
Yeah.
writing, the
And also,
dialogue.
and literally the
Like-
Grippus War.
Yeah, and like the technology. Like this was one of these scenes where like they're fighting, and then they're coming down to Earth's atmosphere,
Mm,
and
I
they
think I know
have
what
to
you're
like
talking about.
deploy like kind of
Yeah.
push that. Like I was like, damn, like that's kind of attention to detail about like
Yeah, I mean, I had like a video episode a while back explaining like the Gundam UC timeline and all of this stuff too. That like, despite the fact that it's an anime and whatnot too, they actually originally did hire a mechanical designer to design like all the mechas too. From even to the point too where I even said during like the first series with the RX-78, before that mobile suit, Xeon was kicking Earth Federation's ass with the Zaku mobile suits. Like,
is this
yeah.
gonna be public?
yes. Yeah, I mean, I already posted that episode. I already said it all what I wanted to in the first place too. But we're gonna tie this around too to be like, this is just the way how much of like the Gundam series has been around, and for Bandai to think that like the Gundam trading card game wouldn't do that much is a load of horse shit to me.
It's pretty cool. Like
Yeah,
like I said,
yeah.
I
I
don't
had
know,
you
it's
play with it
very-
when we were at New York, so
I actually enjoy that. I enjoyed that night that we got.
Yeah. I didn't. But you know what? Playing that trading card game helped me put my mind out
Yeah,
of it.
but nothing happened, Brian.
I
you gotta
know.
enjoy the moment. You gotta savor the moment,
Fine. Fine.
right?
Fine.
When and that's the thing about TCG. I was having this conversation, and I was like, Brian got me on this fucking podcast, and she's like, "Oh, what are you gonna talk about?" And I'm like, and basically, it was just like, I'm like, I would love to play, but all my friends are like, tech.
I mean,
And
I
like,
yeah, okay, go ahead.
I think for in like my life, I'm just like, damn, like I don't have the time. I love like going to like random card shops and like get that booster pack, and then like 6 months later, I'm like, why the fuck did I buy that? But like, at the moment, I was just
Yeah. I
so
mean,
I can't do that as much.
I mean, think of it this way too. You may not have to buy into it too, but at the moment, me and Loy are pretty much like active players in the TCG space right now too, with Gundam especially. And even for me too, I'm collecting more Gundam stuff, and Loy's collecting more One Piece stuff.
I sold my
Uh,
collection.
sold everything.
I sold like a good majority of my collection. I made
He-
7K
Why?
off of it.
Oh,
I just
not
Oh
wanted
his,
his
my
money.
god.
no, it's not his entire like play collection. It's the one that he was saving up a bunch of like alternate arts or manga art stuff.
It's like the special prints and
Yeah.
everything.
Doing your taxes.
Hey man, this is
Uh,
all in cash.
And,
Effectively
this
in
one fucking
cash.
Public.
Eh,
Fine.
it's fine. It's not like that absurdly crazy too. If he like made more than 10K, I think he might have to report that one. Although it's not like one
You just
purchase
reported it,
10,000.
fool.
It's only one purchase for 10,000. He only made like things that compounded up to it. So I'd
Okay,
say
fine.
it's not much.
Then what was your spend?
What was your
What was
entire
your
spend
spend?
for the entirety of One Piece? If you can put a number to it.
how much I spent?
Yeah.
I have to track back to.
Uh,
'Cause
so-
I've been there since like closer to the beginning, probably like half a year in after the release of the card game.
And
What's the estimate?
at this point, it doesn't really have to be accurate. You could just go based off of feeling too.
I would say definitely.
Oh my god.
Above
You
10,000.
lost.
I mean, it's fine too. He didn't lose that much here. It's only like $3,000 down at that point.
Your grand's
Yeah.
a lot, Brian.
It is a lot, but still.
Like for the card.
But it's not as bad as investing 10K in.
And that's what I'm saying with these TCG cards now. Like, I have seen the ugliest in human society when people are at fucking Costco and just like savages
Oh, you're
lines
talking about
on
the whole
lines
Pokemon to scalping
lines
events.
lines on a gazelle.
So,
Like,
so here's the problem with a couple
Ron, why
things
are you
here.
interrupting me?
No, all right.
Why do you keep interrupting people, bro? I'm trying to talk poetry right now. Fucking human
You
fucking
know what?
lines.
Speak your shit,
Oh my,
King.
you're doing it again. Oh my,
Speak your shit.
I'm done. I'm done.
Stop interrupting.
I'm done, Ryan.
But yes, we did talk about it at least here on the podcast where we were talking about like the virgin behaviors of a lot of people going in and scalping a lot of like these TCG cards, especially Pokemon. Because the only difference here is the fact that Pokemon is more like a collectible stuff. That despite that there is a game that is attached to it, a lot of people that do participate in it are also mostly collectors. And
Do you collect?
not as much. It's like I only prioritize if I want to build a deck first. Like I would prioritize building a deck first before I think about
Eggs
what
first?
a deck.
Damn.
Damn. Am I gonna have to edit that one out? Nah, not really. Anyways,
Ryan, why can't I play my soundboard?
well, because I disabled your access in this channel.
Ryan.
I run this shit here, damn it. But yes. Where was I going for with this? Yeah, we talked about the scalpers situation too. And in your honest opinion, that was like the worst of human behavior that you've ever seen.
Yeah,
people
because I'm
do.
like, y'all are fucking adults. Like, you don't need to like be so like fucking cardboard. You know? Like that's people's like income right there. They're like, oh, if I don't fucking flip this shit, I don't have like, money to pay for rent or something like that. Not saying everybody. But that's the feeling that I get when I just like, imagine you're a kid and you're like, I want Pokemon cards. And you're the dad and you're like, all right, I'm gonna get you Pokemon Go, and nothing's there. Why? Because some fucking virgin fucking neckbeard person. Actually, they advance. There's like iterations of them now, but they take the joy from.
We'll talk about that later.
From the children.
Yeah.
Like imagine that, and you as a father, you're like, my son bad because he's virgin. Then you have a vendetta.
Let's be honest too. Everybody that is an active participant in the TCG, we absolutely hate and loathe these scalpers because they're also ruining a lot of stuff already for not just collectors, just us trying to play the game in general too.
Well,
because
it's the plague.
Yeah.
Like think of this, and you can make if you think ahead of what the next trend is, right? Like I would say the tens were like sneakers. Everyone was going Google Gaga for sneakers, and now I feel like the sneaker game is not as profitable it used to be. Now it's cards. The
Yeah.
momentum. So if you can think the top 3 things that you think will be shifting of people who are like, I want to collect it, like there's your opportunity.
Oh yeah, no, we already see that happening immediately within the TCG space. All the Pokemon scalpers are losing money from there too. And they're moving into One Piece.
Fucking
Is
bro.
it one piece?
Yeah.
Good. Ryan.
No. Like what I'm getting at too is that like they didn't really move away from
What are you
TCG.
getting at?
It's like they're losing money from the Pokemon stuff because no one is really buying products. So what they do is go to the next best thing right now, One Piece TCG, and they're buying up all the of every manga art that has no reason that
They can
people
fuck
would
right
rather
off.
buy it off.
Fuck right off, bro. Fuck right off.
Yeah. Loy here being in this case a store clerk to one of the many Bandai stores selling
Hey,
one.
Well,
Say that shit, bro.
I'm kidding.
Don't
I'm
out
kidding.
me.
I'm
The fuck?
kidding. I'm kidding. All right, I'm kidding.
No.
but yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Matt. Were you saying something?
Oh, now I can speak.
Yes.
Now I can speak.
Yes, I permit you.
Now how do I? Okay. Now how do we recover? The price of katsu
Sure.
for fucking fillet for like half an inch.
An inch of batter is a lot.
Like, I would say I don't know. I like my batter.
God,
Anyway,
no.
but like I don't know. Just don't
It's
buy
all
katsu. Just don't buy katsu. Like,
okay, is that
it's
the
not-
is that
there's
the
no
trend you're
value in
predicting?
that. Yeah. Oh yeah, but
Uh,
food, man. Much.
I feel like there's more things that are involved too than like people that want to scalp it. I think it'll be additional factor, but it's not going to be the main reason for that. Like all my time when playing TCGs, we've always had to battle against scalpers no matter what. Goes to my experience when I played Cardfight Vanguard long time ago too. I
Is
dropped
that
that game.
little anime team I see
Uh,
play there?
Definitely, man. Although that was not my deck type, please. I was playing with
What?
dragons.
What?
Bro,
You just out,
bro,
are you outing yourself, bro?
there was
No.
such a there was
No.
such a debate between people who watch soccer and the people who play card games. It was
Oh yeah.
like east side, west side type of shit. Like, and like
Uh,
Brian was the one who fuck off. I'm like, hey Brian. He was like I'm in his fucking domain,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
Hell
oh,
yeah, was get the
okay.
fuck out of my shit. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay, Brian.
You
No.
Definitely felt
Oh
like
no, I was just being fucking awkward. I didn't know how to react in that situation for myself either if I were just doing that because I always like
Yeah.
kept my friends group separate for reasons. But yeah, I didn't know how to react at that point. Maybe I could have tried to introduce it to you, but at the same time, I dropped that game long
no,
before
it's
that.
okay. I don't want
Oh no, it's fine. I already dropped
my
that game
stalkers.
too. Like, and
What?
if
Were they too old for you now?
no, not that too. The game itself has devolved into I feel like is in my opinion actively worse than what Yu-Gi-Oh is right now. And I even think Yu-Gi-Oh is in a bad state at the moment.
When are we gonna talk about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh yeah, soon after this stuff. But
Damn. So these are like opener topics.
oh yeah, definitely opener topics to get to the real meat. Us talking shit about Yu-Gi-Oh. So but if anything, I can honestly skip that too,
Stay
because I'll
tuned,
be honest too.
everybody.
No, I'm kidding. We could go right into it too, because let's be honest, I don't think anybody here
Make up your
gives a fuck
mind.
about Cardfight Vanguard. Nah, I won't ever make up my mind. I'm here to do whatever the fuck I want in this channel.
You
But
are like playing God right now.
hell yeah, I
Very
am.
cool.
He has a god
Yeah.
complex.
Hell
Everybody
fucking
makes
yes.
sense
Fuck you.
That voice crack!
Oh
Oh
no!
my god.
Fucking-
well. As a humble king, I will not edit this out. I will keep it in there. God damn it. But yeah. Uh, but
Like,
yes. What's
I
up?
feel like podcast like a planet, right?
Yeah,
Let's say like different populations.
right.
Majority of the populations who want to see a certain thing go to there, and they're there in their own world.
Right.
You were like fucking somewhere out there in the fucking universe for someone's entertainment right now, but they can't find us.
Like I
Like
said,
we're not sending anything. Like we're like
No.
so fucking far out
No.
on the YouTube.
yeah, no, this is like the own person's ownness to venture outwards to see what's out in this universe. In this case, my derangement.
Yeah.
God. So so now let's go diving back into talking shit about Yu-Gi-Oh now, because holy fuck, it's gotten from what I can research up to this point, it's getting pretty bad right now. The best way how I could describe it to, Matt, so far when you're playing Master Duel, I know all you really do is pull packs, but what has been so far your experience playing the newer stuff for Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't know. I just don't want to fucking read it. Like, actually, so much reading because there's so many fucking like 50 billion cards. You know.
Is it like you're watching
Back
a
then-
unskippable cutscene?
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, man. Like one time, this guy was doing his like combos. I had a chance to go fucking piss, walk back, and he's still doing it.
God damn.
That's not okay. That's not okay.
Oh no, that's been a problem for Yu-Gi-Oh for
then-
a long while.
You gotta negate this and negate that. Like I had a kid. This sounds so fucking lame of me, but like I had a kid. God, this is gonna sound so lame, but like I felt so old when I was playing this deck against this kid, and he has this trap card, and I can't special summon certain monsters and blah blah blah, or I just can't special summon. So I had 2 tokens on the board, and I'm like, okay, I'm summoning, this monster, and he was like, wait, what? You're like normal summon,
oh my god,
you
you're doing
know?
this
And
the tribute
and I
summoning.
was just
Oh
like,
no.
yeah, tribute summoning, and I was just like, you guys don't fucking do that anymore, like, that felt so old because the kid was so like shocked, like, 'cause that was the last time, like, the fucking
oh,
last time I knew before.
oh man.
Like, I went there because I was like, I try
Yeah.
to get in like the card game, like to. I missed it. How about that? I missed it so much that I actually started being like, okay, I want to go play. Because I used to just like collect or like play it safe, But then I was like, I need more of like this, like a challenge. And
Right.
so I would go out and like I played once, and it had the funk, it had the people, like the
Yeah.
people were nice and stuff like that. But what I realized is that I would have to, or like, how would you say, every month the meta changes, and I have to go buy this, I have to go buy that, I have to keep
Oh
like,
yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah.
like you're paying a subscription service in a way, and I'm like to myself, I'm like, I can't be bored.
Yeah. It just depends on the person too. Like there are times like I played enough locals now too that like I do see a couple people that like probably have the same position as you two, that I would only see them probably like maybe once a month, like in this case what you call like a subscription, but usually a lot of entry is like depends on the place too, it's like $8 or $12. But outside of that too, a lot of them are not like uh really that like serious in playing too. Albeit I this is coming from in this case playing Gundam card games. I know there are certain areas in the Dallas area here where there are a bunch of people that are sweats. I'm looking at Mystery here. It's another card shop that's called Mystery.
That's
Let me tell you
Man,
this.
the battle
I've
of the
never
sweat.
let me tell you this. I've never felt so choked out playing against another deck where I couldn't go over it.
Another dick? My
Yes.
Yeah.
God.
it sounds
I
like you don't
couldn't
have
go
like,
over it.
large enough.
What? Any but anyways, so moving back to that. God damn. So
For context, he doesn't play meta decks.
yeah, I don't play meta decks. Yes,
What a
but
sick bird. Brian, you got burned.
I mean that's not really a burn too. If that's I also admit too, I don't play stuff that's in meta in the first place because I'll be honest, anything that's in meta already the deck's average costs like around $100 or $50. So I built stuff that's under a budget.
You will not
Budget.
survive in
He
FIFA.
would not.
Nope.
I barely.
You will not survive.
Yeah. But
I
it's
did.
like
Okay,
sorry, go ahead.
I'll say this: trading card games are like stocks.
I'd say for on some cases too, yes, I would agree because a lot of people do have that kind of mindset too. That like one, they want to make sure that like the card games that they are playing too that still stay relevant, therefore kind of maintaining its value. But a lot of times, the way how I'm looking at it, I just want to make sure that the game is alive long enough that like I like to enjoy this because one, Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen like throughout its years too, and even like tuning back into it, I am almost in this case horrified of what it is now. In the fact that like yes, maybe in a lot of ways too, I thought it was funny as hell too when you have this one card that you can place down and any other times your player wants to interact with it with any hand traps or any spell traps to try to fuck with it too, it just says no, no, no. Like
Nope.
it's like okay, what do then?
What
It-
do then?
yeah.
What do then, people?
Yeah, because like the only issue I see right now with a lot of like Yu-Gi-Oh stuff too, and based on what I remember, there's so many stuff now where you have to build your decks where it is effectively 50% hand traps. For those that don't know too, it's just stuff that you can play from hand to interact with the enemy's board. 50% is hand traps, or you have to play an archetype that revolves some type of negation, one way or the other, or that overcomes other people's negation, no matter what. So it's like
Right.
it's very problematic if that's like what you're trying to balance around.
Oh.
Because then that's when you start looking into your experience, Matt, where it just feels like an unskippable cutscene.
Yeah. I mean, be the best. You gotta have the best.
Yeah,
You
like
know?
yeah, it's to say too, like I don't blame the Yu-Gi-Oh players for doing the things that they can do just based on the rulings that exist, right? That's fair.
I mean, I just think we don't like to lose.
Maybe. But for the
Um,
most part, I just didn't want to also read like fucking essay formatted effect cards on there. I'm like, these cards are the text are so small, I can't even read them half the time. And it's like you actually have to pull up the wiki on the side to actually help the opponent read what the hell your effects does.
I do. That's like leak. People know like what does this, what does that do? I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I blink and there's like 50 more weapons, and I'm like, fuck.
Oh, there's also a rework on this one. Fuck. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, no. And there's also the big problem too, is that like there's so many cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! That just functionally work so differently than the last time I remembered.
But
Because
I
apparently
like that though. Some cards age
Alright.
like wine. Like when you thought it was back in the day, some guy out there is like they build the deck around that one
Oh no.
useless
Oh no
card.
no no. Oh no. What I'm referring to is erratas. Where in this case the band or Konami took it upon themselves to reword the effects to make it fit in quote unquote modern day format. So I say that's a problem too, because one of the things that, at least from what I was researching on this too, a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG tournaments too have been thriving a lot, only because they have what are called Time Wizard events. So what it means is that like for each Time Wizard event too, they choose a specific era of Yu-Gi-Oh that players must follow the rules and ban list in that era for. So like any rules or bans that do that too, you build your deck around that. So it's like you're pretty much going back in time to like rebuild the decks, and it's actually more fun that way too, because that also means you're no longer have to like pay for the new stuff coming in too. You can actually just start playing with your older ones now too, because that was the actual big crutch with Yu-Gi-Oh stuff too. Is that like every new set that comes out is, oh shit, I gotta buy them now too because they have so many broken effects. What the hell is link summoning?
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
That's
so
not as complicated. I get like confused with
yeah.
pendulum.
I actually understood what pendulum summoning does. It's just still weird nonetheless. I don't like it.
Like
Yeah. So that's just how I think about it. Too. What's currently right now is a lot of players are dropping off the professional TCG stuff too. Is that the most recent Time Wizard events is that Konami has stated in their official guideline and rules too that despite the Time Wizard events, they will still pick you the time period, but it's also you are going to have to use modern rulings and modern erratas. So any cards that were used that were pre-errata, you have to use the errata version of that card. So there are actual cards that actually break in the format, and some cards that are just straight up breaking the format itself because of this errata. So this is the current conundrum that a lot of players are experiencing right now. And a lot of it have just opted out to, we'll just drop it. There's no point. Yeah. Because right now, this is pretty much the low light of Yu-Gi-Oh! And now, my hot take with it is that I think our recent surge of like the One Piece and the Gundam TCG popularity, and I'll even throw a White Schwartz in there too, because why not?
a
The
what?
pop White Schwartz, it's another Japanese TCG game too, featuring
Is
a
it?
lot of anime
Oh,
crossovers.
yo. Oh, okay. I thought you.
I mean, not specifically, but there are
Little
certain
girls are
collabs.
included in that game.
What?
Yes.
All right. Subject change. Subject
N-
change.
So I say too, the popularity of those games have come up more too, ever since the fact that I do believe a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG players are kind of just leaving the game itself to just try other games. Like for example, you, I would classify it as a former Yu-Gi-Oh player coming into playing the Gundam TCG. How do you feel your experience from that coming from the Yu-Gi-Oh background?
Damn, you're surveying it like
Yes,
I think fun.
despite the fact that it's a pretty new TCG in the first place for you. But that's still perfectly fine as you're able to grasp the rules a lot better.
You know why I had fun? Because I played it with my friend.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. And that's how I did too in a lot of my locals. I always go with like a group of friends to go there. And then we just fucking dick around in locals. Albeit they're the ones
Dicking
winning.
around. Oh, my bad.
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I should probably rephrase that because the type of friends I have here. I was messing around at the whole event, while the other friends group they are
Messing
actually
around in
winning.
a whole
Yeah.
alliance.
Oh,
Um,
man.
uh,
What was that?
I burped.
I know.
I burp.
But yes,
Brian.
what do you want from me? Man. So at least that's how I see it too. Where right now we are currently going into GDO 3, which is now we're going into set 3 of the Gundam TCG now. Shit, I think it's almost been a year since it's released. Okay, we're almost approaching the
This guy's
release.
a fake fan, bro.
All right, and okay, sorry. Shit. So, what I meant to say is here is already from July and now into January, a lot of cards actually drop, and it's actually really fun right now with the new stuff. Albeit it's still some issues I have with the game itself too, which is the way how they address meta stuff. But I could care less too because I'm not playing meta anyways, so it doesn't really matter too much for me. But I think, in all honesty, too, the one thing that Gundam TCG does way better than I'll even say what Yu-Gi-Oh does is that it helps introduce new players into the genre a lot better, or new people into the game a lot better than what Yu-Gi-Oh could have done. Albeit, Yu-Gi-Oh as part of like the rules, if you only take the basic concept, it's not that hard. But then when it starts deck building, you see all these other archetypes and they add more complexity in fucking around with the current rule sets that it's really hard to work with that. With Gundam TCG, which I'm hoping that like they kind of stick around this identity too, where it's either A, you blow something up, or B, you make it very annoying or you try to survive through attacks. Pretty much is the main identities. I think it could be beneficial if they do more stuff, such as like graveyard fetching. But albeit, it's not something that I care about because that's the only thing that they balance in this one too. Is that as of right now, there is no cards in the Gundam trading card game that lets you search your deck. Still to this day, I think that's the only thing that's balancing the entire thing, and at least my enjoyability of this game is that there's no deck searching at all.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day, but I'll be
That's
honest,
how
it's,
Yu-Gi-Oh became.
that is
They
true.
became the evil.
That's true. But I do still want to be an optimist no matter what about like certain new like card game stuff too. Albeit I've seen some card games that do end up failing here in the States too, but succeeding a lot in the US. That's actually or sorry, not in the
Wait,
US
what
third.
the fuck, Brian?
Sorry. So no, sorry. I misspoke on that one. That fail in the US but succeed back in Japan. That's what I meant to say. That actually happened in one of like the older Gundam card games, trading card games that was released a while back. Wasn't successful, but it did semi well in Japan, but nonetheless it was a failure. But there was another one. The one things that I would love to see becoming more popular over here is in Japan, Metabots is apparently very popular. Yeah, Metabots trading card game. Apparently
They make a
that's
card. They make trading cards of everything, bro.
yeah.
That's a good topic. What is has been
This will be a little bit hard to tell, but I guess at the moment right now, Magic the Gathering is kind of taking the cake, at least as of late.
that's your answer?
Yeah,
The weirdest,
yeah. I could give you
Weirdest?
one reason why.
bro.
Because
Like,
go ahead.
okay, tell me a reason.
So my only reason right now is Magic the Gathering is entering what I believe is its Fortnite phase of relevancy. By that I mean they're trying to grab collabs of every fucking IP that they can grab their hands on. They did stuff already with Lord of the Rings that was successful. What can they do next? Oh, let's grab stuff from the Marvel Universe. Oh, okay, cool. Randomly a Hatsune Miku card.
Well, I don't.
And then the
That's
Teenage
weird.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Think of this. Why are they trading different movies?
I believe that was actually Union Arena, at least for anime scenes, mostly anime scenes.
Yeah,
I don't know about
but
movie
don't
scenes.
you think that's weird though?
That was actually something too that like yes, it's weird, but a lot of players would find it that like it's sort of like we've seen this happen already to a lot of Japanese trading card games. Whenever it's like, oh, it's going to be a trading
Wait,
card
okay,
game
Brian,
of like a famous
how do you
franchise.
play?
Oh,
It's just a card of.
part of movie scenes. Well, I had to know what the rules are in the first place.
There's no rules. It's just fucking cards of like, let's say you fucking.
Oh,
like
that's what you mean.
Shrek, right? And it's like different scenes of Shrek, and they package it into fucking trading. Fucking will play that. Like, why was that created?
To be fair though, I didn't even know about this one, so you got me on that.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, they will make a card out of every fucking make a card out of that.
It's merchandising. It's just people that want to be collecting trading card games. It's like no better than like sports trading card game collecting.
So what did humans collect before like trading cards? You think?
Shiny rocks.
Yeah.
Probably shiny rocks. Or whoever had the bigger stick.
Well,
I mean, to be fair though, have we really even gone past that evolutionary trait?
I like opening packs because of like it's shiny or like colorful. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's
But
in here?
yeah. So one of the things I will do is I will glaze at least Bandai for this one thing. Whoever you have that's designing all of your trading card games, holy fucking shit, it's so much better than like anything else right now too. This is coming from the fact too that like the other direct comparison would have been the fact that I played Card Fight Vanguard, which that had a lot of really cool
You
art.
love this game. Yeah, I bet it had a chat. You know what I'm talking about? Chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a loser that wanted to try to play Chrono Fang in the beginning, but there's
I
that.
know what that means.
Chat, can
Don't
we
worry.
confirm that they're of age?
There is no chat. It's a recording.
Chat.
Recording of the chat. Can we confirm the age?
Oh my god! But like you even saw like the art for a lot of the Gundam cards too, Matt. Compare that to. I'll even say too. If you were to compare both the arts from Yu-Gi-Oh and then Gundam card games side by side, which one would you lean towards more?
I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh because it's
More versatile, yeah. But and I will
Gundam's
admit,
cool.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, but like, there's so many like great art, and then there's so many bad art. You know,
Yeah.
like
I'd say too, like Yu-Gi-Oh does have like really cool archetypes. I just hate the way how the game plays. All the
glad
cool
I got
stuff.
to play it. Got to play it. You know, now
Yeah.
that's like that's the Yu-Gi-Oh. I grew up
Well, yeah, could fucking throw that guy in a loop by tribute summoning it right in front of him, and he's like, "What?"
Yes, but sometimes our prime is over and we cannot be the player anymore.
I mean, I'm still playing too, at least for Gundam card games. That shit is fun. But I will. I will say this on another hot or trash take. It's not really a hot take too. I will always call out the people that smell fucking bad at these events. Everybody hates them too. So it's not like we collectively accept the fact that some people are just gonna smell. There are sometimes that we're just gonna tell the bastard dog, you smell like actual rancid ass. Get the hell out of here and shower.
Did
because
you say that to them?
some dude actually said it to one of my locals. It was crazy
Well,
too. It was like, holy
He's
shit.
a real one.
Yeah. It was an Asian dude calling out like a sweaty fat white guy.
Always
But a real one.
Fat white guy.
Yeah. And it's funny too
Hey, let's
because
not generalize. There's all of them.
okay, yes,
are
there are sweaty
sweaty.
fat Asian people too. Yes.
That is true.
But
I bet.
nonetheless, too, if you smell bad and everybody else knows you smell bad, get the hell out of here, please. Deodorant is not going to fix that. You need help. And no, you cannot use that as a way to win against an opponent because you smell so bad that the opponent's eyes begin to water trying to read their cards. That is apparently a legitimate reason. Some people say that they purposely let themselves smell bad.
I'd rather be someone who's ugly but
I'd rather be someone that's ugly. It doesn't smell.
Hey, I'm already ugly, so that ain't a problem for me.
God damn. We're already hitting ourselves with the low self-esteem jokes.
No.
Or self-deprecating jokes. That's what I was. Oh, well. Not low self-esteem. I have low self-esteem sometimes.
Brian.
What?
We don't.
Aw. Brian.
Sometimes.
Not sometimes. No,
Aw. Maybe I mask it pretty well.
I
No,
mean, you
Brian.
have enough confidence to have a very loving girlfriend, right? To go out there and put yourself out there.
Fair enough.
Yes. Look how
I'm gonna
You
cut
have
this part
taken-
out.
you have taken a lot of risks, and
True.
people have like beat you down. They,
Mostly
like,
myself.
fucking- yeah, but there was sometimes we were,
I mean, you guys destroy me in front of me right now.
but I would say like look how much you grow. You know, you have did it. You did what we thought.
Fair enough. But moving back on to topic real quick, we'll do a little bit more stuff a bit. Let me see. I mean, that's about all I can really talk about too when it comes to like me kind of shitting on Yu-Gi-Oh. realistically, it's just that too. I don't really like the game itself too. I moved on to playing Gundam card games. That's been so far a really fun part of it too. Outside of like me spending late night hours making deranged deck building. Oh no, that's the other thing about it too. I have way more fun time deck building for a Gundam card game than I did for Yu-Gi-Oh! Albeit a lot of times for
hot
Yu-Gi-Oh!
take, everybody.
Although for Yu-Gi-Oh! I was mostly looking at people's deck list. Here with Gundam card games, I could look at other people's deck list, but I opt against it as I want to like learn and see how cards work together that way. As I'm still like new and early on, as this is probably like the first card game where I actually dive into it from its very beginning, and kind of like to see how it grows from there. I don't know, because it's also
Mm.
sort of like I'm kind of mirroring this the same way like One Piece has been out for quite a bit now too, and that the game itself is doing fine. It's unfortunate right now the scalpers have moved on from Pokemon is now into One Piece, but albeit they're also in the worst. This is also the worst decision they could do as well too, because not a lot of people are actually buying those cards in the first place that they're scalping for. But nonetheless, everything else is going up because availability of product. Nonetheless,
What have we become?
I
This
don't
is
fucking.
like this is like the new opium, but it's not opium. It's
It's worse.
TCG. It's
It's fucking
cardboard.
cardboard. It's fucking cardboard.
Just shiny cardboard, like ooh.
Hey,
I feel
at
like
least.
with every
Hmm.
hobby, like there's gonna be the scalpers out there, right? There's
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
the
no.
hobbyists and the scalpers. Like there's gonna be the whole different characters out there and stuff like that. That's just
Yeah, there was at 1.2 scalpers were trying to scalp gunpla kits, but that did not work out at all too because half the time people weren't even buying gunpla kits as they're still working on kit bashing the one that they're currently doing, or they
I
have a
can't believe it's
backlog that they could do.
everywhere. Like
Yeah, it's
I did
everywhere
not
now.
I did not think of like my childhood mind would not comprehend like could not comprehend if I went back in time and was like, bro, you don't have to buy it here. Actually, you kind of do. But it was like, bro, like save money right now, so life you can buy more. I should have told my old self that because I just action everywhere I go. I'm just like, why the
Fucking
fuck
Target
is
has it.
Gundam there? Yeah, I was like, oh, and it's
Oh my
like,
god.
I don't know. I really liked it. It's like a double-edged sword. Like I really liked it where like I went to Japan and I'm like I had to Gun Plus or I had to whatever the Gundam base to get this.
Right.
But now like I could get it at whatever. It's like it loses its magic, but at the same time it's like it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I have conflicting.
I mean, it's just the way how you are too. I see this as still a great win nonetheless too, as a person that enjoys the hobby regardless. I like seeing new faces come into the scene. I'm I'm like the one person too to be like, maybe I should gatekeep some things too. But if you come at this hobby with genuine like curiosity and want to be into it, I would say I would embrace that person with open arms of like introducing you or all
I
this
feel
stuff.
like everyone should have a niche hobby.
I guess it depends on the person too, right? And I mean, like, how else is that person gonna find like a niche hobby if we're just gonna shoo them away?
I wouldn't say that. It's just like collectively like did it by yourself, and then you found other people, not because like stuff like that.
Okay,
Like a
fair
niche
enough.
hobby, I would say it's like not that. It's like so specific, so peculiar to this certain type of like that. Like I feel like because that's like
Yeah,
is
that's
that
true.
niche hobby.
And I mean that could
So
that could literally be said the same thing about TCGs too, where like there's some players that just won't ever touch other trading card games just because
yes,
of
like the little
yeah.
teenage girl cards you play.
Come on,
I
man.
wouldn't touch that.
Come on. That wasn't even my deck.
But you were associated with it.
God damn. Uh,
Uh,
I hate it. Yeah, I wasn't even the one playing that one. Son of a bitch. Anyways. But right now, at least with the other last glazing for the Bandai card games too, whoever is making your art, please keep doing it. I love too that every one of your arts too is also a frame before tragedy happens. So,
That's great.
well,
this is like
well,
you screaming out in space right now. Do you hear this?
yeah. Who knows? We'll see, dude. I mean, my last other video was like 83 views, and that's on cultural appropriation of boba. So there's that. Yeah, we'll see. But we're going through this, dude. Like I said, I could care too less, dude. I'm enjoying my hobby right now, gun trading card games. If you wanted to, Matt, if you ever come over to my apartment at some point, you should probably come over to. Ping would also like to see you and Anna.
That's nice.
Yeah, but and then while they do that, we can play a couple games too with some deranged decks that I'm still trying to figure out. Anyways, but this will probably
I
be
can
the end.
come over.
Oh god, no, we're having the trifecta of degeneracy.
I'm just there for
The duo degeneracy.
for the
Oh,
vibe.
man.
Hey, you know what? You know what's a actually cool game? Mahjong.
Oh no, don't get me on that right now too, because I'm looking at prices for mahjong kits.
But I played it like American Mahjong. It's not that bad. I wonder how like Chinese,
Uh,
but like
Probably isn't that many difference, but you know what? I've learned like the Chinese way of playing mahjong. So, but yes, thank you
some
all for.
say you might
Oh,
be. Can someone let this Viet boy speak a little Chinese?
no, please. Actually, I don't really care too much. Whatever. I'm
No,
at this
man.
point too. I'm literally at this point at the end of it too. God damn, it's already an hour too as of recording. But yes, thank you all for tuning in too.
Ah,
I
it's
will be,
over. Ah,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Ah,
I mean,
ah,
I'm not gonna go for that long length videos
ah.
format too.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to stroke your ego more, bro.
Uh.
I think you're doing something more than stroking my ego.
Oh no. Okay. End it. End it.
Okay. Anyways,
Like,
good night, y'all.
what?